root. What you see in here is it's a John Deere 7830. What it does is it primarily during this time of the season, it pulls this rototiller. It's a KMC rototiller that we use. It's a 20-foot implement.
And that's just the implement on the back. It's called.
Yeah, that's correct. This is the rototiller here. This is this thing, we've been using it for a long time.
Wow.
It's got some. We got the rain. Since the rain's coming, we're gonna have to do some repair and some work and all in there. Looks like we got some bearings going out. But so this machine, primary purpose of this machine is to basically break up any types of clods from dirt. If you have big rocks or big clay clods, and smooth it in. It compresses the dirt in to form our beds. That's what this part.
Rototiller is just this.
Rototiller is just this part.
Just
you can,
this section.
Yeah, you can see right under here the actual tilling teeth.
There you go. There you go.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's the teeth for it.
And that's preparing it.
Yep, that's just breaking it up, basically, just chopping it up, trying to dissect the dirt, I guess you could say. And then this is our bed shaper that we put on here. This is primary focus of this is to just compress and form the bed. Try to make as smooth a bed as we can. And then this is, of course, our hole puncher. So it's already measured at 4 inches in between these two to punch holes.
Yep.
And then every now and then we do some tests with like a different type of population. Just trying to play with, you know, different things. As the varieties change and the genetics change, we always tend to try to just see what else we can get out of it, you know, trying to produce as much as we can per acre with the cost.
Have there been years when you've tried 2 inches apart or 5 or 10 inches
There's been years, there's still growers today that'll probably do like a staggered onion here,
right.
Maybe a little bit more space in between here, and then they stagger. So there's so many different options or ways that you can set it up. I tend to just like it this way.
Why is there space in the middle right here?
That's just because of the width of the bed. So it's just taking up space. We basically, you let airflow come through here. So you don't want to get too many of the tops just overlapping.
Yeah.
You want air to be able to blow through the tops whenever especially in March, we tend to get the days we get the heavy frost or the heavy dews and the leaves stay wet. And so what we're trying to do is dry the leaves off as quick as possible. So you want some airflow. Has
this machine already ridden over a bed?
Yeah, so right here you can see, usually at the end of the fields, it's always the worst looking because they're trying to work the lift and coming up. But you can see here, when everything's running right and everything's level,
look at that. Yeah.
This is what it's doing, is just basically punching holes.
Cool,
Yep.
at that.
Yep.
Preparing for the transplant.
Preparing for the
from
transplant.
The seed bed.
That's correct, which is what the guys are doing here. So they're just basically going in, they're pushing the onion in the hole, wanting them to cover it up, and we'll come through with the irrigation, we'll water it in, and hopefully the onions are healthy enough, they'll take root and start growing.
Yeah.
So these guys, typically each individual will plant around 40 to 50,000 plants every day. Some may do a little more than that, some may do a little less, but most of them will put 40 to 50,000 plants in a hole each and every day that they're here.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty impressive.
Now educate us, these are H2A workers?
Yeah, these guys are in the H2A program, so they come from different parts of Mexico, kind of in the same area. Some of them plant onions in Mexico, or do a lot of ag in Mexico, and so through this program, we get them vetted. They go through a process. It's a government-based program, and these guys come in, they get temporary work visas. We house the guys, or ladies too, depending on if we got any need for ladies, like in a packing shed or something, or anything like that. But So we'll house them. We provide them with transportation. You know, the housing has kitchens, and we take them to the tienda or the store whenever they need to go. You know, just basically we try to make it as comfortable as they can. You know, they're away from home, they're away from their families. So we try to just make sure they're here for one thing that they all tell you. I mean, they're here to work. They want to get here, they want to work, do their job, do it right. They go back and see their families and help support their families, and that's what we're doing. So you know, it's been a good program. There's definitely some flaws in the program that we've got to work with the government on to fix, but you know, overall it's a pretty good deal.